hasta aquí para bailar. Bailar esta bachata. Good evening, everybody. Woo! Welcome, welcome, welcome to Rasa Dance Channel. And as you can hear, it's bachata time. Get yourself in the mood. We're gonna start very soon. Bailando esta bachata es lo que me desata. Contigo a mi lado, lo único que quiero es bailar. Bailar esta bachata, bailar esta bachata. Bailar esta bachata es lo que me desata. Contigo a mi lado, lo único que quiero es bailar. Hello, my gang. I see some of you already joining in. Hi, Marisa. Hi, Marilu, my darling. And hello to Mike, of course. Hey, Luis, ¿cómo estás? Qué buena que tú aquí. Buenas tardes, Luis. Anna, my darling. Anna, how are you doing? You okay? Cleaning my binoculars. Boa tarde, boa tarde. Português. Hey, Anna Maria is in the house. Yes, my darling. Hello, привет, Россия. Eddie, my darling, welcome back. And of course, Polly. Polly is here. Excellent. We have Polly and Marilu's just donated some money. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Marilu. Thank you. These classes are free for you guys. I know we're all struggling, but if you have something to share, share. Thank you in advance. Oh, Anna, aren't you a sweetheart? Well, guys, we are here with all of us are here with the same purpose, and that is to learn a little bit more bachata. And for me, it brings me nothing more so much joy as to actually teach you some bachata. And guys, today we have a class that I think is super important in our lives. We haven't done a lot of these classes because I think also to do this kind of class, it requires a little bit of a skill. So I thought, you know, in the beginning, we're going to be learning separate moves, separate body movements, get a little bit more comfortable with what we're doing, some footwork and all of the rest. And then we're going to do a class like this. And today is the day. So we basically going to take some of the movements that we've done separately, and I'm going to teach you how to melt them all together. And that's basically super important for two reasons. One, if you dance sensual bachata, it's unavoidable. Two, it's nice to be able to express yourself without basics in between, because a lot of the time you do something, you do a basic. You do something, you do a basic, you know? So it's nice to know how to combine things, how one thing melts from another. And it's really good because you're going to get to know your body, because it's certain positions and transitions is going to lead into different positions. It's all connected. So you're going to get to know your body a little bit, get to know yourself. And also, of course, at the same time, we are going to be working on technique for those body movements as well. So without further ado, let's get it started. But because we're going to be working a lot on the body today itself, let's do a little warm up first. Okay, I want to make sure we're all safe and we don't hurt ourselves when we do a little bit more complicated situations. So make sure you are standing away from your screen a little bit, legs open. We're not going to be doing a bachata warm up. We're going to be doing just like a body warm up because it's very, very important for the move that we're going to do next. And in the meantime, as we're warming up, we're going to have other people joining us, and so we can get actually started with the actual class. Hey, Susanna, hello, my darling. You're just in time. All right, guys, nice and easy little warm-up situation. Okay, most importantly, breathe, okay? Breathe in, breathe out, shoulders, back, and back. Every time you do these shoulders, can you see how I allow my chest to move as well? Melt it all together, but nice and easy, okay? We just started. Change direction, forward. Same thing, my body is moving with my shoulders, warming up the whole body. 1, 2, three, side to side, hands up through the torso. Now here, lower body is completely still, just through the torso. 1, 2, 1, 2, keep it going. Let's do bachata rhythm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Keep it going. Nice. Hands down, shoulders. Shoulder and open the body. Shoulder and open the body. Shoulder and open. And I'm shifting weight from one leg to another. Open. Bachata rhythm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Warming up, warming up. I know that's fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. Hip rotation. Circle. All the way around. Make sure when you do the circle, you feel the stretch in the back of your legs, okay? Good. Other side. Keep it going, keep it going. Say hello to Mr. Good. Legs together, arms back and forward. Like swimming forward, right? Soften your knees as you do so. Make sure you stretch your shoulder blades. Good. And back. Now open your chest as you do so. Very nice. Open the chest. Good, good, good. Stretch up. As you stretch up, make sure you push those shoulders down. Make sure you are long. Good. Now stretch forward with a little hump all the way. Now stretch back. Push those shoulder blades. Now to the side. Other side. Good. Now soften your knees. Take one hand on top of your head and push the neck to the side. Very, very gently. Keep on going. We're almost finished. You will thank me later. Relax, relax. And come up. Exchange the direction. That's it. Nice and easy. Good. And then we're coming back, going on the back of the head, push forward, open the spine. Coming back, relax, and we can start. Okay, my peoples, what's going on? Oh my God, we have more donations. Yay! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You will feed me. I will maybe get some more meat on me. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Marisa. I see you, girls. Thank you very much. Hey, and Andre is joining us. Fantastic. Okay, guys, let's get started into our class. So let's just make sure you can see me. I'm wearing heels, so camera adjustments need to be done. Forgive me, please. It's just the way it goes. Hey, Mark is in the house. It's okay, my darling. We just warmed up. All right, here we go. We're gonna, as I say, meld things together. So now we're gonna start with the basic step. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As I collect, if you notice, my right leg collects inwards. So now I have my ankles touching, right? I have this nice situation, but at the same time, my hip is a little bit to the left as well. Now this hip is gonna push my other hip to the side as I'm gonna do a booty roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be in an angled position. So usually as we do our booty roll, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and basic 6, 7. Yes, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a full circle. We shift and weight from one leg to another. This one is exactly the same technique, but because one thing is going to be going after another, we finish the booty roll in an angle, and we finish it on the left foot. Okay, not on the right, on the left. So one more time, starting with the basic. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, nice collection here. We start our booty on the right foot. 1, then going on the left. 2, staying on the left. Pivot 3 and 4. Okay? Now, I will be going today very slowly, so be ready to go, oh, I don't care. But today we're going to go in detail to make sure that you actually look nice and comfortable when you do it. So now, this position here, super important. It immediately gives you style, it gives you positioning, but it also gives you that hip situation that you can extend. If you just go basic step, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 is kind of dead, right? So we're creating momentum for the booty as I'm angling. Now, if you notice, one hand is on the waistline, the other one is active. Active hand means it's participating in the movement. As I'm going to go to the side, I'm going to slightly sway it, and then my arm catches up with my hip, and it finishes as my hip finish. We want to visualize in the arms always soft movement, energy going through the body into the arms and into the fingertips, but we never want tension in the shoulders. So at no point this is happening. Can you see my shoulder going up or something here is tensing up? No, look, all of the movement, it doesn't come up higher than my shoulder, right? So as I'm gonna start my movement here, through here, I have again, engaged fingers, engaged wrist, everything is working. As I start the movement here, it catches up with the hip, and then look, it stays lower than my shoulder, and it rotates through, melts my hand, look, it just nicely relaxes down into the movement, okay? So that's the little detail, but now let's try and practice it. Basic, 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, prepare, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, prepare and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Kind of, sort of, maybe. Now, make sure you're also participating in the chat. Anytime you have any questions, I will see it because I see it in the mirror. So as soon as you have a question, I will see it. Okay? If you have no questions, I'm going to keep moving forward. So don't be afraid to write something to me. Hola, Andrea. Hola, hola, Irina. Hello, my darling. All right, let's go. One more. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, immediately from there, we're gonna go into a body roll. Those details makes a difference. Oh, thank you, Anna. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to go into a body roll. Since we're collecting this arm, is going to come down onto the waistline, the same as this one. So this one from here immediately drops down, and this one is, as it's landing, is going to drop here as well, as we do our body roll. And literally body roll that we practiced a million times before. We start with our chest, we go around, and we finish into a sitting position. This is the big angled body roll. As you do your body roll, couple of reminding things. Always never start body roll like this. If you start like this, there's no more to go. Yes, you have to be like super flexible to push out a bit more. So what we tend to do, we tend to prepare a little bit back with our chest a little bit back, and then we have more to start going forward. Then everything with the momentum comes up, shoulders roll away from your body, body's finishing through the stomach, and the hip pushes out. You know you're in a good position when you're sitting is if your shoulder and the hip is in the same line. If it's in the same line, you achieved something. Yes? If you are here and you push your hip and your body stays in front, that means your core have not stayed in the same place. Does that make sense? So you've got to make sure when you finish, look, I'm keeping my shoulder in line with my hip, so that hip is the last one to finish. One thing that can help you is to make sure that you have your leg, the one that is in front, on the ball of the foot as you finish. So it's bent and the heel is off the floor. Then that sitting position is more comfortable. Your left leg is pointing the mirror, the other one pointing that way. Okay? So let's take it from the basic booty and then work that arm into position for a body roll. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, prepare and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we there? I hope so. One more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Booty. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. How's it going? Are we okay with the body roll? Do you need some help? Let me know. Now, as we finish with the body roll, we're gonna now do the next part, which I think can be sometimes tricky. It's kind of like a reverse body roll, but instead of doing it in a straight line, we're gonna angle our body, stop, bring it back as an isolation, then bring it back again as an isolation, and do a head flick to finish it off. But it will all make sense when we do it. So as I did my body roll, usually reverse body roll, it goes this way, right? So now technique exactly the same, but as I do my reverse body roll, I'm gonna start in an angle. My angle ends up being like that because my big toe, it twists in. If I twist it in, I have an angle. Does that make sense? So now the angle, the other leg stays where it is. The angle doesn't happen before the hip. The hip starts, you know, the pelvis that we do for reverse body roll, the hip starts first and then the toe actually angles. So now, as I go here, I could just come back, but that's not what we're doing. So as I'm going here, I'm gonna stop before I finish my last movement. So it has a hip and I have this part out, but my upper body is still in an angle. At this point, my left foot twisted to the mirror, and now I'm bringing my hip back where I came from, and then I'm bringing it up again, right? So I have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Da 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 da. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forget the 7, 8. There's another bit happening. So now let me just show you from this direction. As I'm going with my hip, this is where I twist myself to face this way, right? So I'm doing through the pelvis, through my core, it goes hip. But my upper body didn't go, right? The next part is my rib cage. And this is where there's a block. The rib cage comes back, hip comes back. Again, hip and the rib cage. Make sense? So you have hip, chest usually as you do installations. Now you have hip, rib cage, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down. And this part here, look, boom. Can you see? It's like as if I went into a block and I come back, into a block and I come back. This movement is super cool because it can continue into again and again, something, something, something. So it's all connected, right? One more time. Body roll, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we start with the hip. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. On 6, make sure you finish on your right foot. Now completely. We're not going to go down anymore. 7, 8 is going to be a head flick and into the basin. All right, so we're using all of the body. Now, as I'm going to do my head flick, my arms are going to be here. My legs are still open. It's going to help you with balance. It's easier than when the legs are together. So I'm in an open position, perfect. I'm going to keep my upper body where it is, but the head flick, I'm going to just use a little bit of my shoulder line to help me with the bigger movement. I don't want to do this, just the neck. It's the neck roll, just the neck. We usually use it if we're going down in the partner work. For this one, it's a bit more visual, so we want a little bit more of a shoulder. Now, direction for you is gonna be from your right hand side into the left hand side. From right to left. From right to left. And I'm keeping my arms here. It gives me coordination, and it actually looks nice when you do that. I like the visual effect as well. So now, once you hear, you go tumpa, tita, tumpa, and flick the head. Okay? So, let's try. From the whole top. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hip. 1, 2, 3, body roll. 5, 6, 7, isolation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You finishing. Your right shoulder is a little bit higher. Drop it down. Flick the head into the basic step. One more little thing I'm gonna say, I know you want to practice, but just a couple of little bits of information. As you do this, you do the body roll, right? Your hands are here. As I do my isolations, it feels really, really awkward if I keep my hands by my side. It's as if somebody is blocking my movement. So as soon as you finish with this and you start this movement, look, I'm opening my arms. It's as if myself, with my arms, I am leading my body. I open it and then look, I'm pushing it. I'm pushed. Can you see that? As if I'm leading actually myself. Leading myself here, bringing myself back. Leading myself here, and now let's flick the head. Yes? So keep that in mind. That actually might help you out as well. One more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, booty. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, it's the moment of truth. We're gonna try with the music. Hopefully everything will be okay. I'm gonna play super lyrical music so that you really get the feel of what it's about. Keep in mind, this part right here is gonna be faster, even though it's lyrical. This is all in fours. This is all in fours. Fours. Now here, 5 and 6. Da da da, dee dee dee. That's a little bit sharper, but it's gonna be super lyrical, so you get a little bit more of a feel. But just try to feel the melting together of the moves. Isolation, try to really feel that block and control, okay? Let's see. We try, we fix it later. Are we ready? 5, 6, 7. And 1. Just the basic. Just the basic. Get into the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get ready? Let's go. Prepare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Let's go!
De todos tus gustos, cuántos años tienes y a qué te dedicas. Si sales con alguien igual y con suerte te encuentras solita. Y dime qué opinas, pues que existe el amor a primera vista.
Ready?
La verdad yo
Let's
sí,
go.
háblame de ti. Cuéntame tus penas o si alguna vez alguien te ha lastimado. Si tu corazón por el momento es libre hoy está ocupado. Porque el mío creo que a partir de hoy alguien me lo ha robado. Esa es tú, háblame de ti. Ojalá y me digas que estás disponible solo para mí.
Ready? Let's go. Let's go.
Háblame de ti, de todos tus gustos, cuántos años tienes y a qué te dedicas. Si sales con alguien igual y con suerte te encuentras solita. Y dime qué opinas, crees que existe el amor a primera vista. La verdad que sí, háblame de ti. Cuéntame tus penas o si alguna vez alguien te ha lastimado. Si tu corazón por el momento es libre hoy está ocupado. Porque yo creo que a partir de hoy alguien me lo ha robado. Esa eres tú, háblame de ti.
Final time. Let's go.
Estás disponible solo para mí. Solo para mí.
Was that a perfect timing of an ending or what? I love when that happens, like perfect timing. We're practicing and we're finishing just at the end of the song with a little head flick. But this is to keep that in mind. This is what we want as well. Now we're practicing a little routine. But in general, what we want is when we're dancing and we're expressing ourselves is to match the music that way, right? This is just 1 million examples, but it's what we want. Anyway, it's a beautiful thing. So, are you okay? Mike says, I love it too. Excellent. Andre says, love it. Great. Marisol says, hello. I must have missed that, Marisol. Hello. Now, guys, any questions? If you have no questions, we are moving along. Yes? Anything at all, just let me know, because if not, that's it. Next combo. This was just a one combo. Now it's going to be a completely different combo that is going to be a little bit more stretchy. Just a little bit difficult to get that transition into the head flick. Yes, Polly. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. That's why in the beginning of the class, I said I wasn't teaching you these transitions in the beginning. And I wanted to make sure that you learn actual separate moves before you actually put them together like that. There's a reason for it. It's not easy. So don't be harsh on yourself. Take some time with it, right? But once you hear wham, bam, 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 now here, look, as I'm coming back, I am now in this position where my body is about to finish. So before it finishes, I just allow the head to go. So if I show you from here, I'm finishing this, so my body is in a tilt. So what I do, I allow my head to go with the finishing of the tilt. Yes? So that's one of the things that you need to work on. And the other thing is try not to let your head go in such a way that it takes you forwards or backwards. As I do my head, it all is here, but here's tight. So this part is not moving as I do my head. What happens sometimes we might do the head, but we actually take the whole body. So make sure that when you do your head, in between the legs here is super tight. So when it's here very, very tight, you might find the head movement much easier. That is the best advice I can give. Excellent. Okay, guys, let's go into the next part. Now, combo number 2 is going to be a little bit more stretchy. It's going to involve, again, the things we've done, but this one is in particular super important. We're going to start with shakira. So, small shakira first. 1, 2, 3, 4. As I'm going to now go down, I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have done this transition before, but we struggled with it, so I decided to do it again. As I do my shakira, we did it last week in the class. We did the shakira movement. We collect here in this position, right here. It's like as if the hip goes forward, the chest goes down, and it's like a collection point. And then I step out. Now I collect the other side, and then I step out. That's the shakira, right? So you collect, step out, collect, step out. As you hear, now the next one, the collect and step out, is wider. And I use the ball of my feet. Can you see how my heel come off the floor? Even though I'm wearing heels. So it definitely goes on the ball of the feet as I'm collecting. And I'm now going up and down. As I'm going down, through the squat position, my hip goes in between the legs and it finishes on the other side. As it finishes, I tilt my body, allowing my arm to come up, participating in the action, right? And this is a block. A block the same as we did here. Block to bring it back. So it's the same here. As I go here, block. My hip is out, this is blocked, the arm comes up, the other one might as well join. So now I'm coming back into my right foot, and this is where I'm gonna be coming back. So a little bit faster, shakira, shakira, up, down, block, bring it back. I show this again. Shakira, shakira, now I'm going up, step out, in between. Block and bring it back. You gotta control that movement, right? Really, really super important to control this movement. As you do the down and up or up and down, you're going up, and as you're going down, don't go so low that you end up doing this. I only go as low as where I could do the transition. You can't see anything underneath my skirt, okay? So don't be like, I'm gonna make it massive. And then, woohoo, no need. Keep the back straight. Everything is underneath. No pressure on the knees. Everything's nice and relaxed, yes? It's just creating that visual. So up and block. As I block, it tilts my body. I relax my head. My arm goes, boom, and then I collect with the other one. That's going to be a quick one. The shakira slow, but that last part is going to be quick. Let's try one more time. Shakira, 5, 6, double timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the time. One more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. When I do this movement, I actually feel what is leading me. Yes? Remember when I said here, it's as if my arms are leading me? Every time something is leading me. So when I do my shakira, riki, tiki, and then I'm going down here, my arm leads. And now here, as I'm going here, this arm, look, it shows my body where it's gonna go. This arm shows my body where it's gonna go. It's not necessarily leading, but it's showing the direction. We all connected with our arm styling, body styling, hip styling, everything is connected. One last time, but let's try with the basic. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, surprise, surprise, from here, we're going into the body roll. Body roll. Sitting down, just the one like before. But this time, our hands are up. And the hands now are gonna go just here. Yes? It's important to engage your wrists, and it's important to engage your fingers. So now, my elbows gonna bend, and they're gonna go in front. If they're gonna go outside, it becomes a little bit stiff. So what we want, elbows in front. As my arms are going down, look at my hands, they're here, but then they're gonna push out a bit more in tension as they're going down onto my waistline. So I start my body roll, and as I'm continuing my body roll, my arms are going with the intention, and as I'm finishing, they're gonna be finishing on my hip. Think, oh, I'm warm just talking about it. Think about it, okay? So we have both arms up, and we're going into our body roll. Body roll and sit. One more time. Arms up, body roll. Body roll and sit. Last one. 5, 6, 7, and body roll and sit. Okay. Now we're going into a reverse body roll. As we do a reverse body roll, I now do my hip and I extend my back to go down. As I go down, I'm gonna bring myself up, push myself out, bring myself back, and then I'm gonna come up all the way, collect into the basic finito for this combo. Okay, so a little bit of technique for this. When you're going into your reverse body roll, you will have a moment where your hip is forward and your back is a little bit back. Your shoulders are a little bit back. We're gonna keep that position and we're gonna bring it up, up. As we do up, look at my lower back. There's an arch. If there is an arch, you can do the forward motion, right? So when you do your reverse, bring yourself up through here, and then look, it's an arch in my lower back. Now I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, and you go down and like, I cannot go down anymore. That's it. It's fine. It doesn't have to go all the way. If you can go a bit lower, okay. But if you can't, really not a problem. Again, it's about visuals, and then when you're dancing with the partner, it's how it feels, not how low it is. So we are here, and then we're gonna bring through our upper body, this part right here. We're gonna actually push it back, and we end up in a little hump. That hump, usually in a partner, they push out, and you end up coming back where you came from. It goes back again, and then the next time, just bring it all back, all the way up, finished. Whew, how are you feeling? I'm feeling old. I feel everything. Okay, so guys, one more time. We are here, we're sitting. The hip pushes, we're going up, reach. Pushing through the upper body, through the stomach, back, hump. Push it out, bring it back, push it out, and come back. Now, because I'm looking at your comments, looking at myself, all kinds of things, I'm not looking properly now, but in general, it helps if you focus on where you're looking. So if I'm going into this position, I'm looking straight. Look, looking straight. And the moment I do my hump, I look down. As I push up, I look up. As I push down, I look down. As I come back, I look up. If you look, you're more likely to indicate with your head that tilt of where your body needs to be. So that might be helpful as well. One more time. Polly says it's just what I needed. Oh, excellent. Let's go, let's go. One more time. Where were we? From here into the body roll. 5, 6, 7, body roll, and down. Make sure your shoulder and hip is matching. Now with the hip, push out and in, out, in, come back, and collect, basic step. What that will do with my arms, I'm gonna keep them here a little bit lower than my waistline on my thighs, because sometimes if I need some help, I push myself actually from the thighs. It's a very good position. Actually, it's helpful. It also looks nice with the shapes. If it's a bit too high, you see those angles, they don't look nice. So we drop them a little bit as we do this movement, it looks much better. But then also I have this position here as well for comfort. One thing also to keep in mind, at no point my lower body goes anywhere. If you're gonna shift your weight too much forward, sometimes what happens is you lose balance. You're pushing yourself forward, and if you actually go forward on your forward leg, you lose balance. So you have to make sure your weight, at least half of your weight, always on your back leg. You are here on the back leg. I'm pushing forward, I'm still on the back leg. In between, but my back leg is still holding a lot of my weight. So I will never end up losing my weight. The moment I go forward, this is when I feel like going forward. Okay? So now, in the end of the movement, I'm gonna bring both hands as a scoop towards myself, and then I'm just gonna continue with the basic. So just a little accent, because we're keeping the hands here, doing nothing. The last one, I'm just gonna take something from the floor, pretend, little rotation, and continue dancing. Okay, combo. Combo two from the top. One basic into shakira. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Shakira, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and body roll. And 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Come back. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it happening, guys? Talk to me. You're being very silent. You're whether practicing a lot or you're like suffering and abandoning me. It hurts the lower back. I have to practice more. Okay, so nothing should hurt. Anna, you're scaring me. Nothing should hurt. That's why I say try to always go only as low as it's comfortable, right? So we never want to go and push so much into that arch that ends up hurting. What we want is to feel a stretch. Feeling a stretch, the fact that you're working your body is a good thing. But if you actually are in pain, not so good, right? So try and get the right position. Also open your legs a little bit wider. And if you are in an actual real pain, then try to actually mimic the movement. Look, I'm doing it, but I'm not pushing anything, right? Do, ba, da, 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 da. So get that movement in without actually going down too much. So that's helpful as well. Maggie says, I think it's happening. Cool. Excellent. Polly just needs practice. Excellent. Polly has the lower back problems as well. Yeah, guys, this is a very common thing. Don't go crazy. Try to practice the actual combo of as in the positioning and the push out and then bring out. You see, I can practice this even from standing position. This is what we want to work on, not about how low we go. Because in the partner work, when the guy's leading you, if you can see that you're not going that low, he's going to end up doing something here. Exactly the same principle, but just a bit higher up. So just look after yourself, guys. My weight is on the right foot when I finish, and it makes it hard to collect and go. So Mary Lou, you know this, so try to make sure you don't put your weight on your right foot. That's all I can say. So you have to make sure, Mary Lou, that when you're coming forward, which one is your right? You were here, right? So your weight is on your right foot, but then when you're coming back, Mary Lou, towards the end, you can put your weight on your left foot. So when we are staying on the spot, Mary Lou, and we're doing this movement on the spot, that's when we keep our weight on the back leg, on the right leg for you, right? So when you're coming back that last bit, as you're in an almost finished position, this is when you can shift your weight on your left, collect on your right, and go. So the end, you come back on your left foot. Okay, guys, let's practice with the music. It always makes more sense when we do with the music. Don't worry about the first combo. We're only gonna practice this second combo. That's it. That's all. I think I got it. Need practice. Test. Excellent. We practice now with the music. Again, super, super slow. And let's see what happens. It sounds sounds slow, but it's not actually that slow, this song. Okay, there we go. We have one. Okay. Na, 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 na. It's a beautiful song. We did even a show, a choreo to this, didn't we? Remember this song, guys? All right, let's go. Let's go. Combo 2. 5, 6, 7. Basic 1. 5, 6. Basic 1. 5, 6, 7, and 1. Last basic. Here we go. Shakira. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Yeah, keep the timing. Ready? Let's go. Last time, Shakira. Control up and down. And into the bass. This is a very long song, but it's a very good tempo song. It's a beautiful song. It's just really, really long. I don't want to waste our time because we have more stuff to do. We have to combine now combo 1 and combo 2 and practice with another piece of music, which is just a little bit faster. Not too much, but just a little bit. Now, first thing first, I want you to quickly tell me which combo do you find a little bit more easier or difficult? Okay, tell me which combo you find easier. 1 or 2 is easier for you, okay? Because I have my own idea, but I really want to see if that matches with what you think. Combo 1 or combo 2 is easier for you. Give me a number, 1 or 2, okay? And guys, now what we're going to do is combine these two together and practice them with the music, All right. So from the top, combo one, remember, starts with the booty. We have basic 5, 6, 7, basic 1, 2, 3, 4, collection point, booty and 1, 2, 3, body roll, 5, 6, 7 and we do the isolations 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, basic 1, 2, 3 and 4, combo to Shakira and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is our combo. Ted says 1, Maki says 2. Is this going to be one of those that everybody likes different things? For me, number 2 is easier. Polly says 2 is easier. 2 is winning. 2 is, I think it's because of the isolation, right? This part right here, and then using the head. I think that's the complicated bit. Side wave of the first combo. That makes sense, Anna. That makes sense to me for sure. Anna Maria says, for me, 2 is easier. Because of the head thing. Yeah. That's what I thought. Excellent. Guys, it's a good thing for me to know, because if you struggle with that the most, I can actually think of more combinations that would require to do these kind of isolations. So we can actually spend more time on doing isolations. Do you know what I mean? Different kinds of isolations, but you will get used to them a little bit more. And the head movement, exactly. So we can work on those. But now, final destination, combo 1 and combo 2, together. Good luck to you all. I'm still gonna play a nice and relaxing song, but it's gonna be just a little bit faster. So make sure you keep the rhythm. Just because something is flowy doesn't mean it's slow. Okay, so keep that rhythm going. Oh, Anna, you're a sweetheart. Well done. All right. I got distracted. Where is my darling? Oh my God, guys, forgive me. I am such a, I have glasses and I still can't see it. Well, why don't I just use my search engine? Inseparables. There we go. Found it.
From Jay.
Are we ready? 5, 6,
Te quiero en
7,
mis
and 1.
brazos, probando de tus labios.
5, 6,
Sentirme
7,
en tu
and 1.
cielo y perder el miedo de enamorarme de ti.
Booty, go!
Por mil años, morirme y revivir con tu amor. Sentir que soy tu dueño y hacerte
Shakira.
una y otra vez. Tú sabes que eres todo para mí. Y cuando estoy contigo, yo soy muy feliz. No me sueltes, no me sueltes. Confía que tú y yo somos como el mar y la arena, inseparables. Nunca me dejes,
Shakira.
yo sé que tú y yo podemos ser como la noche y las estrellas, por siempre juntos, inseparables.
I love this song. Let's go, Booty.
Para mí. Y cuando estás conmigo, yo soy muy feliz.
Shakira.
No me sueltes, no me
Shakira. Oh my God, again, perfect ending. Woohoo! Guys, well done, well done, well done. Oh, this is a completely different song. Oh my God, guys, was that a perfect ending or what? Perfect. It's an accident. It's a complete accident, but it's awesome. Guys, how are you feeling? That's it. Class is finished. Don't go anywhere just yet. I have a few things to say, but let me know your feelings. Did you enjoy this? As I say, it's more complicated stuff that we're doing, but it's using all of the stuff that we've done individually. And now that I know what things are a little bit easier for you or more complicated, I can work on those things and make sure I make more combinations with those things so we can more practice the stuff we struggle with, like the head situations we can work on more, isolations we can work on more. Absolutely no problem, we're doing this. Oh, I love the music as well. Oh, guys, the music is everything, right? We dance because we like the music. We dance because we like dancing with each other, but also we dance because we like the music. Oh, thank you, Mary Lou. Thank you, Irina and Polly and everybody. And Tess, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Guys, these classes are based on donation, so every little bit counts. I really appreciate it. If you have something, if you don't worry. That's why this is free. Not everybody can afford classes these days. And I just hate the fact knowing that some people would stop dancing just because they can't afford it. So this is for you guys. I'll be here no matter what, whether you donate or not, I'll be here. So thank you for everything. Guys, very quickly, quick announcement. First, we're going to have salsa now in 15 minutes. So don't go anywhere. If you want to do some salsa with me, stick around. We have some new moves today. So new steps. I have never taught them before. Okay, so if you want to learn these steps, stick around. Salsa is happening literally in 15 minutes, 6:45. You just join in another link. Now, also, we have musicality workshops coming up. So if you want to do musicality with me, you have to book it now. It's going to happen on this Monday, tomorrow. It's on Zoom. It's a workshop, and this one is paid. It's £10, but it's not a lot. It's for 2 hours. And we're doing musicality for salsa this Monday. Dance with Rasa. Wait, I'm trying to type and talk. It's not good. So we have dancewithrasa.com. Is that correct? That's my website, guys. This is where you can book the workshops. Musicality means we're gonna in salsa find one. We're gonna find five. I have actually the whole plan in my notebooks. You're gonna have a video with you to take home. You're gonna have so much. You're going to know when to stop, how to express yourself to the music, all of the technical bits. I think I mastered it. I think I know how to put them in a formation so you would actually know what to do, what to work on, and how to get better at musicality. So that's happening this Monday and the Monday after. This one is Sunday. The one after is Bachata musicality. So either way, whichever one you would want to participate, make sure you get your bookings. But also on this website, you will find other workshops. I have salsa spinning. I have bachata tango infused bachata as well. We have bachata shines, salsa shines, like hardcore shines, all kinds of things. It's all in there. Have a look. If you don't want one, maybe you want another one, and just see what you would like to book. The other thing I'm going to quickly mention is Dominican Republic is happening for sure, 100%. Also, if you go to this website, you can go and have a look at the Dominican holidays happening in September. So finally, it seems like everybody's getting more vaccinated and everything's going on plan. USA is getting more vaccinated as well. Everything seems to be opening up around the world, and it seems like it's all going through. Now, with my Dominican holiday, if you get canceled because of Corona, you get your money back. So you don't lose anything. So if you'd like to come to Dominican Republic with me, I'm organizing this holiday with some Dominican bachata in it. Have a look. If you have any questions, write me a little message on Instagram. This is my Instagram. find me, send me hello. I like hearing from you, you know. So I will answer any questions that you have. And this is it. And Marisol, thank you. I just saw your donation as well. Thank you, my darling, so, so much. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Mary Lou. Thank you very much. Luis, gracias. Gracias para ti también. All right, guys, now I'm going to leave you. We're going to have a little break, and then hopefully you come back. Next Sunday, we are back here, so come back. We're going to keep on working, and as I say, I'm going to do more isolations and head movements for you here. But Saturday, guys, we're doing Kizomba Part 2. Okay, come on Saturday, 7 p.m. Kizomba Part 2. Everybody were obsessed with Kizomba the last time I did it. And I'm not even an expert in Kizomba. I just did it like a little bit of fun, some basic steps and something. But people went crazy. So we're doing Part 2. Kizomba Part 2 next Saturday, 7 p.m. So if you want to participate, just come along. Again, it's free. And just come. Just come. And tell your friends. That's it. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. That's it. I think that's it. Did I say enough? That's it. Yes, Anna. Yes, that's the spirit. All right, guys, have a little break. Mwah to you all. I'll see you in salsa. I hope so. If not, I'll see you in other classes. Thank you, thank you, thank you so, so much. Keep working on your skill. Thank you, guys. I see you soon.